Hello and welcome. My name is Mar and I created an animated animation and comic studio here in Japan, and usually we have streams that are weekly on Wednesday at 12 noon, but today's a bit earlier. It's like just 9:30 because I really want to work on animation that I know I can share with you, so I just like started right away. Maybe we'll get into 12 and still continue. I don't know. What matters is that today we get through this. I'm very productive, but I also want to solve with the community, and I'm okay with replying to questions or anything around that. If you're watching this as a recording, you can add questions in the comments or follow us for the next one if you also want to talk. But yeah, like this is mostly for you. We will be sharing some of the animations for this saga. So basically I say saga because our studio has been working on a specific commission for I guess a couple of months now, like a romantic ballad thing. And a few of the cuts that I'm working on this for a client is like the music video has various cuts, and some of them I'm sharing them with you. So a bit later, if we have a few more people, I will show you what we've been working on, like the cuts that are almost done, or you can see more things moving. In this case, I will be specially inking these guys and adding stuff. So let's get to it, I guess. I have a few of information to share with you. A new project already went, so I'll be sharing with you that link a bit later. And I also have like a few updates. When I check that direction, is because I'm checking my other monitor where I have like some notes of things I want to mention, and I also have the chat. So actually, if I look that way, I'm looking at you. So I hope that makes sense, and we'll start as soon as we see that everything's working. Hey Azure, good morning, good night. I need to try not to be super loud because my window is open. It's really hot in here today, so don't mind me. Don't mind me, but if I get too low, let me know because I'm trying purposefully not to be as loud. Okay, so we have this animation where now is fine, so let me put this back to number 1. So the animation we're seeing here is this guy. So he looks at her but looks back, and then she notices, and then she will smile and slowly go back with her back, and then they, without looking at each other, they get into a hug and be happy. Hey Zeonies, hello Torian, everything's going very well, I'd say. Just moving forward, like everything's moving forward. The layouts are almost done, so I'm happy for that. But now we need to animate a lot and start. I'm fine, but I'm a bit stressed because I really want to get more animation to our team. Like we're 8 in this project, but some of the people doesn't have work now. I need to assign it to them, so I'm really trying to create those assignments, so it's more of us working at the same time, which means that we'll deliver on time for the client, which is something that would be cool if we deliver on time. Okay, I know that I changed the size of this head, so let me change my draft. Yeah, I've been like these guys, you've seen me start their animation in other streams, I know, and that means that now you see it move forward, because offline I've been moving, like I've been adding the clothes, the hair, the expressions, I fixed them, so I hope you like what you're seeing. So this is the ink. Let me do this a bit lower. Alright. I hope you cannot hear my neighbor doing something very disgusting with his throat. I really hope you cannot hear this. Oof. Yeah, that's what happens when you open your windows. You get tobacco, you get all sorts of things. You also get like birds sometimes. It can get cute. Are you looking for volunteers? Not right now. So the things, I have a lot of stuff ready for this project in particularly, but I need to give them the work. Like, for example, I need them to do in-betweens for a lot of cats, but the keyframes are not done. So like the step before I can assign them things is not ready. That's the problem. But I need to hurry up and assign them things. But I believe we are enough in the team right now. That doesn't mean that in the future I'm not looking for volunteers. I always have my form open, I think. Both on Discord and on Twitch, where we're actually live. In the description you should find the form to become a volunteer if interested. Although I think you may already know that. Anyway, team, if you wanna let me know how is it going for you, let me know. I'm always curious about you. Like, again, it's like my social time. And obviously I have, not obviously, but I do have a bit more of social times in my private life, but it's like the official animation social time. Is there such a thing? I guess there is if I say so. There's no win in this scene, so I'm just animating directly. Just doing the keyframes. If you're not familiar with animation, keyframes would be like the guideline drawings, like the beginning and the end and some key positions in the middle. So then people can do all the drawings within, like in between those, and then you get the full animation. See, like he's moving his head. Hopefully today or tomorrow I'll be able to assign this to 1 or 2 hour stuff, because this is in the back of the head. It should get smaller actually. Oh. Hey Ramon, good morning. I hope this is a good time. Like for most of our regulars, this should be also a good time to do a stream, because it's just like earlier, and I know that the later I stay, the more bedtime it becomes. If he's turning the head that way, where does this go? Wait. I guess that way. Yeah, it was right. We have a very thick inking brush for this project, but then actually we're very far. Oh, by the way, you may hear my computer working very hard. In our last stream, something happened that, well, my computer just decided to like say bye and stop the stream just because I was trying to show you a GIF of an animation. It was not fun. It stressed me a bit. Okay, I wanna keep this around here. Let's see if it works well. Yeah, I think so. It's just a very subtle movement. Okay. Oh, I have a song in my head. I'm trying not to sing. It's actually from another streamer I was watching right before starting this. Are you like the hairstyle in your characters? Oh, I do. I really like hair and like flying clothes. These types of things, I really like them. Okay, I need to be careful with the eyebrow lines, because if you're animating that part, it will get complicated, then it will like move a lot, because it's the only part that moves, except the hairs in the eyebrows move a lot. It will look odd, I guess. And also it will give a bit of a nightmare to the animators when it's actually not a big deal. Like, it's not that the eyebrows are super important here. The eyes are. Also need to remember that the eyes move first. Yep. It's looking good. It's looking good. Again, in a while I guess I'll show you what we've been animating in the other things. I should have opened the files maybe and prepared it, but yeah. Today I'm really down to business. Which always makes me think of a certain anime song when I mention getting down to business. Maybe I'm not using the right words from that song. As you may have noticed, I'm not a native English speaker, so if something I say doesn't make sense or you don't understand, ask again. I'll try my best to communicate. Should work. Eyes are very important. We have very big pupils this time for this project, so it will be cool, whatever that means. Hey Adrian, how's it going? Good evening to you, or morning, or afternoon. I think it's evening. Very expensive eyes. Yeah, I guess so. They have a lot of lines, which makes them expensive. Because you need to spend a lot of time in them. Okay, let me see if the nose makes sense. Or let's see the mouth first. Wow, my computer is really making a big effort. Actually, I decided, as I was mentioning in other streams, I decided to upgrade a bit my computer so it renders better. This is especially for the animation, for the editing part, but it should also help on the streams, hopefully, to process. I think it's really that I'm streaming and recording, and I'm watching that the stream is working, and I have a lot of things. I'm asking a lot to my computer. And also it's summer, so it's hot, and it gets more tired, I guess. I try to clean it, but it's like very close, like even when you open, like the parts are quite compact, so cannot take out dust easily. Okay. Whew. Oh! No. There you go. Let's see how this moves. I don't like the nose. Whoa, that's too big. I'm glad to have some of our regulars joining, even if it's earlier. I didn't notify anyone or talk about this. Like, I just mentioned it because we're having paperwork season again. I may not be able to promise that we stream at the same time every time, but so far we've been able to, even if I'm very busy, I've been able to keep streaming every week. Next week though, it's very likely that I will take a rest so I can go to immigration and renew my visa, which it will not be on the same day I stream, but it will take me another half a day or more to deal with that, which means I think I cannot animate, so I really need to focus. I don't know, but that's also why today's stream will be longer. I already know that. The mouth makes sense. The ear, the hair. I need to look at the very tiny parts every time. Okay, so there's nothing here, okay. And we need to do the right thing, is the red guidelines. I'm trying not to sing. Alright. Ooh. There you go. Aww, he's looking at her. Ooh. I love doing this romance stuff. Don't misunderstand me. I love drama. You can say that especially in our webcomic. I don't mind drama, or our other, you can also see it in our other stories, but yeah, it's also nice when it's just so soft and nice and cute and yay, love. Good morning, Mars. Still raining since last week. It has been raining every single day. Wow, that's tough. I hope you can see the sun sometime soon. I mean, I know you may like rain and prefer rain in general, but usually humans tend to enjoy sun from time to time, like emotionally, if not in the skin. Like today, it's so sunny, but we went out. So, because I knew I would stream soon and it will get to more than 30 degrees Celsius soon, if it's not already. I went out this early morning with my husband. When he went to work, I went with him to the train station, and I already need an umbrella, like a sun-stopping umbrella, because it was so hot. I almost was sweating already. Yay, climate change! Let's do something about it, or let's not do it worse. Is it hot today in Tokyo? I just replied about that. By the way, as always, I'm on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. Feel free to comment anywhere. I'll read your comments in the chat to make sure that wherever you are, you understand what I'm talking about. Otherwise, you can ask. Actually, I'm glad today's stream is earlier so I can stay until the end. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm in a very, very long. I do a very, very long stream, but anyway, it will be. You got me. So now we're all here. Okay, so he looks at her. That's good. Next, she looks at him. But I need to do some memos. Yeah, but no, I think we're fine in that. So let's do something. Let's do. Let's do. No. I think it's too fast. So I'll move this. Maybe a bit. So then we have 1A. One copy, whatever. If I get silent, it's usually because I'm just very focused, so don't mind that. You're number 2. Okay. I'm doing a lot of streams on this side lately, like animating this, because yeah, we stream what I work on, but most likely when we get into the editing section, where I mostly edit, basically, and I cannot show you what I'm working on, I think we'll get back to interviews, so I look forward to that, but I haven't contacted anyone like with a specific date or anything yet. It's just an idea, just so you know. If you're here because you like me doing interviews, it doesn't stop. I'm just busy with this project now. Okay. So there you go. Let's see this. Yeah, this is better. The timing. Obviously we need a lot of in-between still, but that's our team's job. Trying not to sing, because the song is in my head. Rah! Shiny! All these red things are just like marks about the yeah, basically about the shiny parts. But then you see like the eye highlights, like in white or whatever color. That's it. So it's not really this color, it's just animation stuff. Let me see the chat, I saw movement. Mar, those characters already have a name? Yes they do. Yes they do, and I guess I can share that. He is Robin, his name is Robin, and her name is Athene. I prefer when it's too cold rather than too hot, because at least when it's cold you can layer up. Exactly. I don't, yeah, and Ramon also is, I don't necessarily like winter countries where it's most of the year you need like a lot of layers, but in general if I have to pick, like to choose, I rather cold. However, like the hot, I cannot take out my skin. However, in general, like countries that are more warm, because it means more sun, and I'm quite sensitive to too many cloud seasons. And actually, the rainy season is coming in Tokyo, so yeah, expect me more moody, or just it takes me more rest and effort to stay happy, if that makes sense, because I cannot go out as often because it's either too hot or raining. I mean, I can't go out if raining. Beautiful names, thank you. The names are based on birds. Okay, so that's cool. Like the in between will be done well, and then when he looks back, he will blink. Okay, and I have all the notes, so I will not forget to note it for the animators. I still don't know who will animate this. I think all the animators are free right now. So I may give a priority. Okay, let me see the checklist. Usually I have it always open, but let's save. So yeah, I think all the animators are free right now. So maybe I'll assign to animators that are watching the stream so they know what's going on. And if you're here, you know who you are. If you want to do this cut. And then if you have any opinion, you can tell me on our Discord or private message. Otherwise, you're getting this. Okay, so now she looks there. So let's make another copy. She only moves her eyes, not the body, so this is already another copy from one. Oh no. Okay, so let me copy this. number 4, and then we copy here, and then we take out this, and then there's a mess going on in the eyes, which was expected. And then I take out this. Ah! Yep. There you go. See, now you can see the sketch, right? This is the easy part. We'll be inking something more complicated very soon. I'm just doing the easy part as a sort of warm-up. The song's still in my head. As always, if you have questions, topics, go ahead. Actually, I think I'm seeing a lot of chat. Give me a moment. We'll get there. I live in an area with the cicadas, so on hot sunny days I hear there are some more because they don't sing as much on rainy days. That's true. We also have a lot of cicadas here in Japan, like in the way to the station you can go through a slope, or you can go to the stairs and sort of cross a temple. And boy, that area is loud. All of them. I mean, there's cicadas everywhere, but in general, in the temple, there's a few big trees. And whew, they're there. Absolutely there. Maybe you can hear it from my house, even like from a stream. You'll be able to hear some cicadas. Not from the temple, but because they're around. It's where, I have lived in places that have hot weather, and I have noticed how people's behavior is different from those living in cold areas. That's true. They tend to be more like in hot weather areas, like average sunny areas. People tends to be more loud and touchy and open, and like they express more dramatically their emotions. Actually, that's sort of me coming from Spain. I'm not from a very hot area from Spain, but still, like if you compare like in Europe, I'm from the south. So it can get very intense to someone that's, for example, from Sweden. Of course, it depends on the person. It depends on upbringing. It depends on, there's many influences going on, but in general, that's so true. The palette of color change in those places too. Hot places, everything is too bright and yellowish, saturated colors, and people is in hurry constantly. Yeah, actually, because when you see, maybe if you go to the beach, but in general, like the flats and so on, it tends to try to go like yellow and white, so it takes the hot away, right? So it's on purpose. And then in the north, you can see also, like, I'm imagining like Sweden, Amsterdam, like all those houses with all those different colors. I don't know what's more colorful, but I guess the palette is different. It's really amazing to know how noise those little insects can be. They're very loud. I mean, if you wait in a couple of streams, maybe they'll start singing. Hey Divakar, I'm so happy most of our regulars are coming in. Like, not exactly regulars, but like people I've seen before. And if you're new, please go ahead. Let me present myself again. Actually, we may have someone new. Like, so my name is Mar, and I do animation here in Japan. We're working on a commission. We have a studio, and I say we because we're 8 animating this. Actually, right now I'm working on the keyframes to basically to give to someone on the team that they will do the in between. So as you see, like the characters are moving very stiff, like pa pa pa. Especially from here to here, right? To see a fluid animation, we need more drawings in between all this, because otherwise, like ha ha ha, and you go so quickly. And we're streaming on Twitch and YouTube. That's why you may see me talking to people you cannot see or read. and I'm not crazy as far as I know. I just see all the chats all together. So before I forget, I need to do the highlights for this character again, because I intend to do a long stream. I want to be very mindful on taking long breaks, like not just like 3 minutes I'll back, but actually say, hey, 10 minutes, and it will be 10 minutes, I'll be out, I'll chill, and then we can talk again. So don't mind me. Like with some luck we'll catch, like that will allow more people to catch up with us in different times. If you don't make the full, like you're not here the full stream, you can't like it's too long, or you need to do something, like please go ahead, like your life is your life, you choose your times. Okay, so now I need to connect the eye, because we're actually drawing the eye. It's like the iris line. So many layers, but we have a structure. Actually, if you want to see how we color, I have in our Patreon we have I have the guidelines of all these colors, like what does this color mean in our studio, how to do it, how to ink and prepare for coloring, and then how to color. So if you're interested in that, you can check our Patreon, which by the way I mentioned, I think in the last stream, that I prepare a post with like a content index so you can see better what's in there. So actually, show me the public page. Yeah, so it's our Patreon, and what's new, like you can follow us, by the way, you can follow us for free in Patreon, and I still have some posts for everyone, but like we have like these two, and then we have an information on what's included. So for example, in the Sleepy Quart Patreon access, you have access to sketches, previews, illustrations, articles, extras from our webcomic, and so on, and to support us. And then I have this there you go, this context thing, so this content index, so you can click and go access to everything. And then in the Witch Watcher, the other tier, this tier, you have access to the staff guide, and in the staff guide I explain how to do that. But in general, also if I also have like character creation guide, like I have a lot of more stuff there. You have more stuff there if you enter, and thank you if you're already in. But what do I want to say? Yeah, so but in general you can ask me things about animation and I can explain you. I also have another layout. Let me see. I have this layout so I can explain you better what's going on, and you can see the full thing. Like that's my screen, that's what I'm seeing when I look straight to my screen. Just wanted to mention that. There you go. Does Japan smell different from Spain? I ask because I visited a bunch of different countries and they all smell different except for Japan, that smell the same as New Zealand. That's interesting. I would say I don't think it has a specific smell in Japan. However, it depends on the area. So for example, if you go a dirty area in Spain, it may smell like pee, because that's where drunk people go and pee in the tunnel. Like there are some areas that will have a specific smell that in Japan you don't find that often, sadly. Or at night you may go on the street and in Spain you smell fish for dinner, and in Japan you smell, oh, they're making curry. So that's some of the smells that are different, but I don't think there's a big difference. Like for example, I heard that if you go to India, you smell a lot of like the spices, or even like sweat, if that makes sense. It's a very hot country with a lot of population, depending on the area. So I've heard that it really gets to you, but I didn't feel a big smell difference in Spain to Japan. So that's a good question. What country, in your opinion, has the worst smell to you? Well, it depends on tastes, I guess. I'll take a short break. It will be actually short. So give me less than 5 minutes, and I'll be back with you. I am back. That was short, right? I think the batteries are running out. I just have to turn on again our little lights in the background. By the way, have you noticed? Oh, actually you cannot see it much. But, okay, I'll move my screen on camera and everything. We have new flowers here. They are hydrangeas, which I love. I don't know, it looks like a florist place in my back, really. I also have plants around here, like these ones are alive, and this one is alive too. These ones are just bouquets that I received in very specific days. So like that one was for my birthday, and this one that's new was because my husband is very appropriate, and he knew I was having a bad day. I received some bad news, and he knew I was sad, and he just appeared with my favorite flowers, and the love. Anyway, welcome in everyone. How is it going? I'll read soon the chat. Excuse me, wait, I have tea. I did a lot of food preparation and cozy drink preparation actually, so I could have a long, because when I do a break on stream I feel bad that I have to go back, so because people is waiting, but actually I can stream for much longer if I take proper breaks. So I already prepare some food and some things, so when I break I can just chill it. So I'm like, okay, I have 10 minutes, I need to prepare food, I need it, and then you don't really rest. So everything is ready for me to stay online for maybe until 12, so another 2 hours. We'll see. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, it feels good. It's green tea today. It's not matcha, but green tea. I think I got it from Spain. Still have some. I hope it's fine. Like the due date was still not there. Okay, so what's this number 5? Iceland exchange, and he's not bored or neutral, or he starts moving his up. Okay, so so we'll copy from 1 again, and I think we don't need this because he's not moving, and I just noticed something, that is the nose not connected? That's fine. Yeah, it connects. He just has a long nose. Look at this guy. We're number 5, we just new number 5, so we don't need this. I'm keeping a bit of, okay, this out. Take this out, so we only move her face. We need this very low on her head. Okay. And now we can delete this. Not this, the eyes. I'm just thinking out loud now because I'm focused on this work. Slowly, the animation will get more complex as we move on from the day. What I really want to do on these streams is to ink everything we already have drafted, but for some, it will not be copy-paste. I will have to draw the clothes on the characters, for example. so it will take more and more time, and then there are some in betweens I'll have to do, but maybe we will not have time for that. We'll see. So far we're in a good time. That's why I started earlier. I have much more energy where I can share the progress, talk with you, and still be very, very productive. And in the afternoon, most likely I'll continue on my own, having like some series next to me. That's very nice. Okay, let's read the chat. So Ramon asked journalists about the country that smelled the worst in their opinion. And he said China in general smelled pretty bad, but in France the city of Paris smelled almost constantly of urine. Yeah, that's like certain areas of Barcelona is like that. So in France it's like the metro, the underground is quite smelly. I also have that opinion. Why did you retract? Some countries have weird customs, that's why I was asking. I see. How do you design clothes? Ask Two Frame Studios. So a lot comes, like, I like clothes a lot, and I, especially when watching period dramas or fashion in general, I keep an eye on them. I keep memorizing, it's like, oh, I like that pattern and so on, so I can take a lot from my brain, like, because I've seen so much as like, oh, I want to do that, oh, I want to do that, I want to draw that. But because this period piece is very based on different years, in this case I had to look for references. I googled basically like fashion in whatever year, women, and then look online, and usually try to look for pictures or drawings from the era, not like adaptations of movies, but try to look for the source, and from there I try to do something that I like and that looks simpler so we can animate it. Another reason why this doesn't have lots of shadows is because I want to give more detail to the clothes. There's a lot of lines going on here. There's a lot of lines, so I don't want to then add lines with shadowing. So there's a lot of focus on clothes in this piece. Okay, so number 6 will hide it, so then I can see the sketch well, but I need to make a memo here. This is teamwork. And then, like, the memos to the staff, but then they have to ask me because I still have to do things, but I do forget things as well, so yeah, lots of stuff. There you go. I have another song in my head which has even worse copyright. Denise, I'm glad you can travel around the world. Well, not recently, not really, yeah, same. It's cool, you've traveled a lot then, Denise. What's the place, okay, question for the chat, for everyone, what's the place you've traveled to? Can also be in your same country, like it doesn't have to be far, far away. What's the place you've traveled to that you want to go back, you really liked, and then you want to go back, or like, okay, I want to go to the country again, but to a different area, for example. Or I just want to go to the same place because it was so fun, or in a different season. That I want to go back, I would say, I think, Hawaii. I was lucky enough to get to Hawaii thanks to a trip from my job, my other job. And it was very nice. We went to, I could surf for the first time in my life, which is something I want to do again. And I want to do some hike as well around, if possible, on the mountains and so on. I couldn't do that, as well as watch some wild nature. Last time I saw sharks. It was amazing. Like wild sharks in the ocean that were attracted to us because of our heartbeat. Isn't that scary? By the way, I think this eye is not fine. Correct. This eye is not okay because we need to copy the eye from number 1, not for number. Okay, take this out. And then F5. There you go. Yeah, so we saw sharks, and next time I'd like to see whales and dolphins, like also wild. I know that maybe you're not lucky, you just go on the boat or in the certain area and you're not lucky enough. But yeah, that's something I love to do. There's many more places I would repeat or new places I'd like to go again, but I guess those are my top. Oh no, this sketch is not okay. It's not okay. Okay, so replying to my question, I'll try and say London. I only got to spend 2 days there, but it was amazing. Woo, that's cool. Yeah, I also want to go to England again. I've never been to London. I went to Bath. I'd like to see there. Like, maybe not London, I'd like to see actually like some castles around, like the old places. It would be so cool. I hope you can go more for longer next time. To French studies, I've never traveled, but it doesn't have to be in another country, like anywhere. Like, could be actually in your town if necessary, like some place that you really like, you wanna go again. Same for you, Ramon. It doesn't have to be super far away. I'm very lucky that since I was a child I could travel a lot, because my dad actually is like he drives a truck, so, and he travels internationally, so I've been to a lot of industrial areas, not necessarily pretty areas in country. I've been to Italy maybe 4 or 5 times, and I was so close to Venice, like 3 times, but I've only been there once, because that's it. That's the closest I get. I saw a lot of gasoline stations, a lot of roads, but I wasn't in the main cities or being a tourist really. But still cute and cool and nice. Alright, those are mostly good memories. Being careful to follow the prior drawing and not just the sketch, because I had to fix the eyelashes to stay on character. Okay. Do the eyebrows change? Eyebrows. Memo for myself, then lips. Italy, I was there for a day, but I like to go for a longer trip. That's cool. So it sounds like you had like you were like in a tour around Europe, perhaps, like a few days here and there. I know you went from New Zealand one day to Italy and come back. Could be, but besides whale meat, people can also buy shark meat in Japan. I seen shark meat on sale. I don't think I've seen it, but I think it's possible. I've seen whale meat. I have not eaten it. Azure, I just want to go to a beach in general. That sounds cool. That's yeah. Any beach, yeah. I get it. Just want to go to a beach in general, but a specific place would be California because I haven't been there since I was a child. Oh, I hope you can repeat that again then. Good luck in that. Sure you'll fulfill it. Oh, it's not the color. So for any people joining, we're talking about travel. We're talking about a place you've been to that you would like to go again. And it doesn't, we're talking about different countries, but it doesn't mean it has to be international. It could be a park in your city that you love and you want to go back to, for example. So this try not to sing. It's not easy sometimes. Okay. Maru, you have been working out. Your arms look more beefy. So since the last 6 weeks or so, I've been working out much more consistently. It can also be the shirt. Like this shirt, it somehow looks a lot like exercise style, but I also have some muscle that I'm proud of. So yes, maybe what you're noticing is that I worked out, because yeah, in the last 6 weeks I've been working out, doing weight lifting 4 times a week, plus some stretches and so on. It's getting so hot in here. I wonder what's the degrees now. Let me tell you really quickly. Okay, so it says now just 24 degrees. It feels like more. It says it will get to 30. 24 degrees Celsius, and Fahrenheit is at 73, in case you understand that better. But I'm pretty sure it will get much higher today. It's hot. I think it's because of the computer and everything, and I have like a light, like lots of illumination. So yeah. Oh, by the way, people, we have a new animation out from this studio that we created last year. Maybe you were here. So look at this animation. It is from our studio. Oh my god, Mar has muscle. You're gonna be able to use yourself as a reference for podcast. I'm far from there, but thank you. I'm also very flexible. I'm working towards having like high flexibility. I like having had worked out and the energy it gives me. I don't like the workout itself, but I like being someone who exercises often and pushes the limits. I don't feel I'm very good at it yet, but if not, I'm very consistent lately. I think I haven't changed that much. It's just that because I'm wearing this type of shirt, it really stands out. I mean, I don't want to get just skinny for the sake of skinny. I want to get strong. That'll be cool. We'll see. The main goal is longevity though, like health and live long and well. Okay, so there's a lot of memos around here. Hot. See the animation. So here Here he looks back, she notices and smiles. Oh, that's cute. I think the eyebrows will need to change as well a bit. So let's do that. What will make sense? Like looking up or down? Okay, time to look at myself as a reference. As a beefy woman looking at the mirror, I'm happy. Okay, the eyebrows go down. I remember those characters. Yes! Yes, it's finally out! It's finally out! So we have this animation. Okay, let me play it. But without music. So basically we did a three loops that inside like a 3-part series, and inside each one of these series there's like various loops going on. This is one. Okay, so let me just, I think you can see, yeah, most of it now. So basically in this, like, trying to show you something specific. Wait. Okay, so this, damn, stop. Okay, so this, you should be able to see this in English. By the way, it depends on your language. But basically, this is from a client. Hey, Andio, long time no see. Yes. So basically, this is part 3 of the animation we created. And we have a loop that's the hair moving. We have the loop of this smoke, the lights change color, and these little fireflies actually move like very slowly. So that's the animation. Oh, and she is eating blueberries, that you can see from here. And it's like 3 hours lo-fi music video that we created last year, and it's finally out. I don't know if part 1 and part 2 will do it publicly or not, but for now part 3 is there. The music is very chill. I've actually like the client sent it to me when it was only 40 minutes, and I actually used it myself because it was chill and I loved it. So if you like those types of videos, check it out and use it for yourself. Right, it's just all the romance things today. It was not on purpose. So yeah, that's what I was working on. Okay, so I was saying that I need to do the eyebrows. I need to make the eyebrows go up. Hey, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? Okay. Safe. So how is it going, Enio-san? How is it going? Today we're talking about countries or places that we've been to and we'd like to go again. Could be international, but it doesn't have to. We're talking about this animation we're creating. I mentioned we have a new animation project out, which I just shared. And I also mentioned that today it's longer. We started earlier, so I can stream for longer. I have a lot to share, a lot I can stream and share with you, because the layers are done of the cuts I can share for this project. However, next week I have to go to immigration and do visa procedures, and I'll lose most likely more than half a day or a day. So maybe next week we will not have a stream. Maybe that's why it's good that today is longer. We'll see. No promises there. Very nice. I mean, that was for the animation, or how you were doing. My very romantic picture, beautiful sunset. Thank you. I mean, the background, that was done in teamwork again. We were at least 4 for that project. 4 to 5, I believe. The background is not done by myself. It was done by Slackbjorn Art. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Who does stunning backgrounds, really. For this project, working on that you're seeing. We're actually 8, but not everyone working at the same time because I'm doing my best to keep everyone as busy as I can. But I need to do some parts myself, and if I don't do them fast enough, the team doesn't have stuff to do quick enough. Guess that makes sense. Okay, now I need to delete this side. Yeah, it's good because this work is quite, I know what I'm doing and I really can chat and talk with you while still being quite productive. Hopefully later I can show you more of what we've been animating for this project. That's what you can see in the past stream recordings. We have, I think this is the 6th stream we do for this project. The thing is, last time I tried to put on a GIF, the computer was like, no, too many things, and it just freaked out and stopped the streaming. So I'm a bit scared to open those because I can hear the computer working so hard. I'm actually getting a new RAM memory. I decided that it's completely necessary to invest. I have to invest in new parts for the computer, so that will happen, and it will turn things faster for editing, and maybe it will also help during streams. Looks like you have a busy weekend. Yeah, I mean, wait, weekend or week? It's the middle of the week. I also have sort of a busy weekend ahead, but it includes rest. So that's what we've done so far. Let's see it animated. Okay, number 6 was not activated. See, like now we have to animate these and I need to draw the characters. The easy part is done, guys. We need to do the other part. Is this too fast? Yeah, I think so. So we need something I want to do on stream today is to finish these 2, and then later on stream or not, I will do some in between around here, because as you see we're missing drawings. Hey, I've been wanting to ask you, Mar, why Japanese animation studios tend to animate first and then do voice recording, while in America is the opposite? I don't know exactly how it happened to be like that. My guess is that it's related to speed, right? It just deletes some part of the process. So basically I don't know exactly, but this is my guess. So to get the voices first and then animate, you need to like act, like usually animate, like after you have the storyboard, you get some voices. It's just that I think it's slower to do the voices first because you have to contact the actors and do the things and so on, or maybe the director or someone is doing, not the director, but someone is doing the voices, then the animator somewhat starts something, then the voices do it. Like, it depends also in movies and in series. I don't think I have enough information to reply, but I believe having the voices first is slower than start animating and then ask someone to do whatever they can to add the voices. And I wish to do it the second way. I want to have the voices first before animated, in my case, if we get to do voice work, because I believe it looks better. Like, you get so much deeper acting because you see the voice actor acting, and that will show in your animation as well. You get to see them, like, because if, for example, I'm the director and making everyone act, I'm trying to imagine how all these people act, but the actors are professionals in acting as well, and they add their creativity, their understanding of the character, their being, I don't know, like a tough, big, buffy fisherman who's actually super hard. Something fell on the kitchen, and that's something that they will add to the character that maybe I cannot see, like some tiny emotion, and then when I animate it, having their voice, I can add that. So yeah, I believe it will add more to the final piece. I will have more creativity and be better, and also sing better. Because once you have already a character animated, you cannot, like, for example, make syllables longer if the character is already moving the voice so fast. So yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to. For Return the Favor, we first animated and then we had the voices. However, there are some of the characters you can see their mouth, or it was like sort of easy because like a dragon was like just like rawr, you know, it's not, it wasn't that big of a deal. And we don't have actual dialogue, so it was okay even if we had the voices later. I guess that's my rambling about the subject. I hope it gives you some new insider information. But yeah, the real answer is I don't know. Alright, so we have this part done, which was the easy one because it was just like moving a bit the eyes and the face. Now this is when it gets tricky. Oh boy. So we have 3 from 5 to 6. I think we'll start with 6 because it's easier for her. It's very close. So I'll hide 7 for now. I may take a long break now before getting into this, and like I'll eat some snack and be back to do a lot of work here. Thanks. You're welcome. I hope it was good. Like, you can ask me more things. Maybe I know, or maybe at least I can give you a bit of my insights. Notification. Okay. Anyway, let me open my email because there's a possibility that someone makes some support financially, and sometimes Streamlabs will not tell me, but Gmail will. Okay, now it's done. And okay, I will be back in 10 minutes, like actual 10 minutes this time, like that's what the screen says, and that's what I will take. I will take that break and be back and continue animating this, and I hope you like it. So again, this is what we've been doing. And I do sense I need a break now. I will keep everything open as well. If you want to, like, that would be a good time to actually chill with the animation we just finished, or to check around in our studio. We have resources, like we have like interviews, vlog, articles, lots of information in there. It can also be a good chance to check our the Patreon, like either the open to everyone posts or the posts that are like just for patrons if you decide to join in. Thank you very much for being around. Thank you very much for your likes. We have 3 likes on YouTube. If you're enjoying the stream so far, you can also pile up questions. I'll be there. I'll be back in 10 minutes. See you soon. Hello, hello. I'm back. Trying not to be very loud. It's getting back in case someone gets surprised. I know we don't have music, so that could be unsettling. I'll present myself in case there's someone new. My name is Mar and I do animation, as you will see here. We're a team of 8. I created a studio in Tokyo and right now we're working on a commissioned music video. This stream is part of a, let's call it, saga of streams where we work in this, but we also have, especially on YouTube, like we're on Twitch and YouTube right now, but on your YouTube channel we have also interviews, the actual final animations, more stuff, so I suggest you take a look at that. The link should be somewhere. And yeah, we'll continue today. We were just cleaning up some of these cats, were like moving because they're moving their eyes. It's like subtle animation, but soon they start moving more like this. We have like this bigger movement that we need to work through, so our in-betweeners can work on that. Thank you, Theonist. Welcome in, everyone. As I just mentioned about the music, feel free to have whatever you want, like whatever style you like as another video, or maybe you have something on your computer or device. Otherwise, I just don't want to choose a style for you, if that makes sense, or like a chill or too hype music, or a style that maybe you happen not to enjoy, rather you pick yourself. That said though, we just released, our client just released one of our animations. This is it, where we have like 3 hours of chill music that maybe you will enjoy. Within the animation, it has various loops in that same animations. We have like small, not exactly small, like vapor from a hot drink, we have eating blueberries, we have wind blowing the hair, so it's various loops. And there's also 2 other parts of that saga with the same characters, but it's not released yet, so just so you know. My tea is still warm, nice. It's green tea today. Alright, I need to work on this. So as you see, I need to add some hair on them, maybe. Yeah, maybe they would appreciate that. Where's the blue one? Okay, so I will use this here. That's here. Hand on the head, okay. I need to set myself some other reminders. In this case, some memos for myself. It's tricky. So let's have pink, because why not? Or maybe some cream. We'll go with browns. Will look nice. So this will go more to the middle. Starting to also look down a bit, so we can go lower with this. Oops. Things are happening. The stream is working well. My voice is on. Just a quick check. Yeah, we're online. Everything's working. I feel so much refreshed after taking a longer break. many people I know that decide to go, but that's fine. I mean, we're not forcing anyone. We're not forcing people to stay on streams, obviously. Do whatever you have to do. And today also we start at a different time. It's still much earlier. It's like 1 hour earlier than when I usually start. So that's a thing. And okay, so I do expect people coming in and out. I really like our community. I enjoy our railverse, and if you're new, feel free to say hi or stay silent. Enjoy silently. Okay, so this hair is tricky because it will move. If I get silent, don't mind me. It's like I'm just focused. Oi, Enio, hello! Welcome in. Welcome back. To fix the drawing. Right, now we'll have the clothes. Which is a bit tricky. Let's have number 8 here, very close, even if it's... Does number 8 have the blue layer? No. Just moving down. This is so complicated. I really need to focus. Is this a slime? No. Well, is it true that in Japan most people don't eat breakfast? Not necessarily. I believe people eat breakfast. It really depends on the person. Some people just fine with just a coffee, and some people eat almost a full meal. Okay, so I guess this goes down. It's complicated. I really need to focus more when doing this job. When I'm inking, it's easier. I can talk easier. Now the arms. You know, you just see a lot of lines moving up and down, but I know what I'm doing. Okay. I know we cannot see this, but I need to draw it anyway. For reference, I know what I'm doing. My computer is working so hard, I think you can tell. Whoa. Oh no, but the hair? It's moving her hair for sure. Ah, mistake. Because he's putting the hand behind her. I'm just figuring out as I go. Okay, I think we'll have her, which was easy. Now we need him. Oh dear. Okay, we need the light table. Oh. I don't see what I'm doing. Oh, this is difficult. Whoa. Whoa. And why is this eye so small? Is this fine? No, it's not. Proportions are important. Okay. I guess in this part of the process I can't talk that much, but again, if you have any questions, topic or something you want to talk about, go ahead. I just don't have anything to say other than what I'm thinking right now. No. Oops, I saw a lot of text all of a sudden. You know, thinking about animate and voice recording, perhaps it could allow some animators to give their animation and characters the rhythm they want instead of following the actors. That too. But the thing is, like when you have the voice first, you have the choice, sort of. Also, then you don't just give like the text to the animators and that's it. Like the director must be there and also guide them through like how like this needs to be fast or whatever. So I know what you mean. That the animator also wants freedom to animate and then the actor can do like the strength. Like I guess it depends a bit on the cut. That's why I think it's slower. Or it's very tricky because sometimes you may need to go back and forth. So that's why sometimes the director will have more or less like have the voice and give it to the actor, like give it to the animator animates, and you have the voice actor doing it. And I don't know. The thing is, it's more easy, I guess, to make a voice again than to animate a scene again, unless you have like a super high paying, super busy voice actor in every scene. It's difficult because I'm trying to make the character look to the front. I don't want him to look like to her. Look at her, sorry. June. I think we're getting there. Okay. I think that's fine. The ear is too big, most likely. Okay, now the hair. I guess it is fine, but the thing is, look at the eyes, they're so low. So actually, what is difficult? Let's see if it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I had the right thought. Okay, now the clothes. Ooh. So many lines everywhere. Let me see, something else I wanted to mention today I haven't mentioned yet. I don't think so. I hope everyone's liking this time for streaming. We will not always stream at this time of day, but it made a lot of sense today since I really wanted to work in this and it's something I can share. I would have been working on this and do a stream, then work on this again. So just let's start with a stream, because I had to do this part, which it was very easy to do on stream because most of it was thought. Like now, this is the part that I would have started on stream most likely, and it's very difficult for me to just go and talk. So we did that. And then next week most likely we'll go back to the usual time, or in 2 weeks, because next week I have to go to immigration. It's renewal visa time. Yay! So that will not be fun. And I have to go very far and lose usually 1 day. I lose 1 day because that day actually I have scheduled a meeting with a friend, for fun and accountability, let's say, on the evening, and on the morning from 7 a.m. already leaving the house. Most likely we'll be back. My husband is likely to come with me, and we'll be back by maybe 2 p.m. So and it takes a lot of energy to go there, so I don't think I'll be doing much work that day, not, at least not creative work. That's why I may take the break. Okay, let's do these elastics. Do you work in the background as well? No. Okay, so we are 8 in this team for this project. I did the storyboard, this character design, and most of the keyframes, and then the rest of the teams helps with in-betweens, coloring, and we have 2 staff for the background. One will be Shin Sil and the other will be Catherine Dam. Catherine Dam is one of our regulars. Shin Sil is new to the team, at least for this project. We depending on the project, we have different people sometimes, and it depends on the project needs and people's availability. And then I will be back to me when it's time to do the editing. Although we have one of our staff who will help in CGI. We'll have some CGI in this project. Okay, so the trousers should be here, I guess. Yeah. So we have a thing here, and I guess here. We're simplifying it. We'll have all the So Eugenia will help with CGI. She's doing some tests. She just finished some tests right now. Yeah. Now the folds. Oh, the folds are the most tricky thing. And let's not forget the rods. So we have a rod here. Volume. Ooh. Good questions, by the way. And by the way, we started earlier and I do want to do a longer than usual stream, but we've been here already for 2 hours, so anything longer than that is already a longer stream. I do think I'll stay here for a while. As I said, I want to do this 2 cuts, but if you have questions, don't wait until the end. Or topics to talk about. So hot! Okay, what time is it? Sorry, what temperature? 25 degrees. I'm pretty sure it's much more hot than that. I'm about to start sweating. 77 degrees Celsius, 25 degrees Celsius, 77 Fahrenheit. I'm pretty sure it's much hot than that. We should get into 86 Fahrenheit or 30 Celsius today. Pretty sure we're close there. I hope you're healthy reminder. I hope you're well hydrated and cool wherever you are. Okay, just checking a few things. Yep, because it's a long stream, so I need to check that. I'll conditions, especially in work, are fine. Yep. Yeah, the in-betweeners will have a nice work in between this. Yeah. And then, what was I doing? The folds. Ouch. How do I do this? I can't barely see what's going on. Don't I have a shortcut around here? Okay, let's play something in the preferences, shortcut. Shift 1 and Shift 2. Okay, so you already created those. What kind of tablet do I use? I'm using Wacom Intuos Pro Small. It's quite an old model, but I'm very, very happy with it. I've never had any issue with it, and I don't need it to be bigger. Oops. I like Wacom, but I haven't tried the other options, so. I have one just like that. It's a very good one. I think that's it. I got used to use a regular tablet instead of a screen tablet one. I don't know why, but I feel it's more comfortable. Same to me. Same to me. I've never had my own screen type. I've sometimes tried in a shop, things like that, but I've never really got into it. It looks so attractive, and they're like years ago when they started coming out and some artists were using them. But I don't know, it just feels comfortable this way. And I feel that my posture is better than, because when I draw on paper, like on the screen, I get so close. So probably for my eyes, especially for my tendency, it's much better to do it this way. So, using my glasses, by the way. Oh, there you go. Better. Okay, so we'll start inking this. Oh no, wait. We'll we'll save and start doing that. In case we have new friends, this is a commission for a music video, and this is just one of the cats, and one of the few cats we're sharing. We're working on the keyframes, so then we can delegate this to our team. I'm acting as director, and I'm also the main keyframe artist. It's a little bit tricky, like the hand going behind her. Probably she will have to put the arm inside. Actually, it's fine. I don't think I need to know that. I'll find it. Okay, so it's time to ink. Oh dear. This will be so tricky. So hide this and ink here. Oh dear. Oh dear, it is. It's difficult to control the layers. I totally agree with you. I'm just an enthusiastic animator, though not a professional like yourself. Oh, you can get there. You can get there if that's what you want. But I think you can do what you can do. You're very talented in animation. Thank you very much. I'm just starting. I'm just starting my journey. There's so much to learn and that I want to do better. But I can achieve a certain level successfully, and that's okay with the clients we're talking with. Like, they're okay with my level and they like it, and we're going through it. That's why I'm a professional. But wow, there's so much more. So much more. Although I don't want necessarily to be like an animator. I want to produce animation, whether I draw it or not, like the one that fits what I have in my head. That might mean more directing, more designing, yeah, study management. Well, I don't know, maybe I will evolve differently, but I don't necessarily intend to be like the best animator in the world. If that makes sense. I'm trying to be as good as I need to put what I have in my head into drawings, and also improve what I have in my head, like what I imagine will improve as I improve my style and my skills, because I will have more variation. Oh wait, what's going on? Absolutely true. Aw, and you have a good night. Oh, Ramen, you're leaving? I have been thinking about getting a new tablet. I don't know if someone is leaving. I hope you have a good day. I'm a bit lost in the chat, which is fine. please go. Yeah, okay, so Ramon, have a lovely day, night. Thank you for joining us. I have been thinking about getting a new tablet. I have a Huion 420 right now, I see. Is it like not working for you? Or like what? Why do you want an upgrade? In my case, the one I have is a gift, which was quite the upgrade in terms of what it can do from what I had at the moment. And I could update the drivers. It was a bit bigger, more strong, so that worked well. I keep it, but otherwise it works well. So I'm more concerned about the other parts of my computer that can help my programs go smoother and faster than about getting like new tablets. I haven't thought about getting a new tablet in a long time. Of course, like if you need one or want one, that's up to you. I guess it's getting into me the minimalist mindset. Like if what you have is working well, then stick to it. Or like repair if it stops working. Things like that. And again, maybe in the future I do have one of those that you draw in your monitor. I don't know. If I get to try one, maybe I fall in love. I really want to speed up my computer. I feel like I'm pushing it to the limit every day. Like, just by doing like, this is my work, I have to do this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So now we'll have more eyelashes appearing, which is fine because she will. More eyelashes will appear by the end. Like, look at all this pee pee pee. Anyway. It's a very small tablet. I might want something larger. That makes sense. I think a larger tablet might be easier to draw on. Okay, so my opinion that, again, my opinion is the one we had earlier, was smaller, but not by much. And then I've been working with this. That's the pen tablet, yeah, like Pro, Intuos Pro Small. And then when I was at animation school, they had the large one, like the huge one. And I found it that it was easier to draw in this one than in the other one. Because it's like, I don't need to move my arm that much because the monitor was not like huge either. So I would recommend if I get a new one, I would get it in the same size or maybe medium. I would never get the large. I don't think it works for me. It's not necessary, if that makes sense. My recommendation, I know you're not asking for it, but I'll give it anyway, is that try the device first. Because sometimes it looks very cool, like, oh, it's a monitor, or oh, it's bigger, it must be easier to draw it. Really? Like, as long as your screen is bigger than your tablet size, then you're most likely fine. Starting to close her eyes. To be careful because I don't think I'm being very consistent with the pupil size inside this cat or inside the project itself. They're bigger than what I used to in other animations. So I'm having issues on like how much bigger did I do it? You know, I have a mid-sized tablet right now. I also had the smaller one and a really big one, and I gotta tell you, the larger was very uncomfortable, for real. Oh, so I'm not the only one thinking that. It's like it just takes so much space and you're just going farther to draw. I mean, I don't know, is it good? Is it better to have an actual workout than workout like that, right? By the way, I think I need to stretch and movement. When I did my break earlier, I did about, actually took a snack and chill and read a bit, a book. But right now, maybe what I need is a stretch break. Okay, that was enough. Oh, I think it's because of the, I need workouts. I have been doing workouts and not always stretching right after, and shame on me, I should. My body's telling me I should have. Okay. I think it die. Okay, when I start speaking Japanese or Spanish, it means it hurts. It's not. Yeah, it's very slow because I'm doing the keyframes, so I'm really trying to do the best, beautiful, and fluid drawings ever. So then, the in-betweeners have very good material to work with. I'm also on a stream, so I may be a bit slower, but I do think we're in a good pace. Yeah, we are. As long as by like 2 p.m. we've finished this one and this one, I think that today we worked well. And now it's 11:38. By the way, welcome here. If you're new, my name is Mar. I'm doing a commissioned animated music video. This is just one of the cats, which is very romantic and cuddly. I cannot share everything I'm working on because it would be spoilers and so on, but this is what I can share, and I hope you're liking it. There's more that I could share. It's on the other streams that we did like last week and so on. Also, if you've been here for long and you need to go, feel free. I'm very happy to have you, and especially today, which I did everything on a different hour without notice. I really appreciate that you're here. We're having a longer stream. I'm taking more seriously my breaks. Like usually it's like, okay, I'll be back, and I'm back in like just like 3 minutes. It's not really a break. I just stand up. And today, well, we had the break, it was like actual 10 minutes. I actually ate something that I prepared in advance, read a bit of a book, just to go to a different world for a moment. That's actually very good advice on the size of the tablet relative to the screen size, because my screen size isn't very large either. Then, yeah, I don't think you need a big tablet. Like the screens we had at school were actually small. I mean, compared to what some of us are used to work with lately, it was small. Tricky. The large tablet being comfortable in general. My drawing class has required a very large sketchbook, and that was a lot to get used to. Right? I mean, it's good. I think the large sketchbooks are a good idea though, because the larger the paper, the easier to make mistakes, and then you can correct that. For example, if you're doing like a sketch, like looking at a figure, like if you're doing a figure drawing, like you have like a person and you're like sketching them, if it's like very small, it's very easy to get the silhouette and everything right. But then if it's large, you need to get like really good lines and then very good muscles. So drawing in a bigger canvas is good, but the tablet, it's just like your pencil. It doesn't have to be that big. It's just like, it's more about the level of how precise you can be with your pen and tablet, because then the drawing in the screen, like this one is huge, right? And that could ask for lots of mistakes, and I'm learning a lot through it. But I don't need, because I can zoom in, I don't need a big tablet, really. And even if I needed a big tablet, it depends on the screen as well, what I can see, right? So, yeah. Now I sound more secure because I see other people having also that opinion. It's like, it's not just me, really, it was not that nice. It's not that I improved my drawing or anything, it was just bigger and taking so much more space. Okay, so the ear should be more flat. Actually, not bigger. Because she's starting to turn her face. I look forward to this afternoon having some also time for myself, keep animating this with some serious, like some drama. I think I'll have some period drama for later. Try not to sing. Again, I don't know how long we'll be streaming, so if you have any topics, things to talk about, go ahead and wait. We've already been on for a couple hours, a bit more. We're getting to 12, which is the time where I usually start streaming. And this will compensate for next week not being here. Goodbye. Also, Zero is just leaving? Okay. Goodbye. Have a nice time. Nice day. I'm really grateful to all of you. Really, it's just nice to know like some people is around, not just like talking alone or drawing alone. I really enjoy streaming for that. Sometimes when I see other streamers I really like sort of jealous, like, oh, I really like how they have the community talking to, like, it feels like they're like working with friends around, and I appreciate that you guys somehow enjoy what I'm doing or enjoy staying around here, and that means a lot. It really means a lot. It's just fun. Quite humbling as well. I think it's more time consuming staying on model than actually getting motion down in an animation. What are your thoughts? I agree with you completely. I agree with you completely. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the motion. Like, if it's a motion you've never done, you have to study from scratch or maybe get filmed and then do and so on. Yeah, it may take a lot of time. But then, if it's such a complicated animation and then you have to put the character model after that, oh dear, yeah, it just takes much more time. And this, I'm lucky because usually I animate characters I created. So it's easy for me to say, no, the lips are like this, and I say so, right? But even if I'm the creator, wow, it takes so much time. Fix up and down. Like, this animation, the motion was done quite quickly, and then I was like, okay, now the face looks bigger, the body, and we have to change this, and if we change this, blah blah blah. Like, creating this step was so difficult to get them on character. Like, it does look like I've drawn it over and over. That's why. There's also, I mean, we were talking on an interview with Jared, and he was mentioning how there's like sort of two types of animators, some that focus more on the animation itself, like the motion, and some that come more from a figure drawing, like they really care about proportions and the drawing itself. So I come from the second version, like I started with illustration and then I went to animate, if that makes sense. And maybe that's why for me it's easier, quote unquote, to keep things on character, okay, because I really enjoy the animation part and the proportions part. It's just engraved in me, it's what I've been doing for a long time. But that said, it's still difficult, so I cannot even imagine for people who just enjoys like the movement and it's like, okay, but it needs to look like this person is doing it, then yeah, that must be even worse. Like, most of the time actually when I correct my team's animation, is very often about same character. The actual animation is not wrong itself, it's just like, no, it's getting too far from the character. Okay, so I think she's done. See, she's kind of less cute here. By the way, from the eyebrows. And because it's my character, I'm doing the keys, I can say, no, the eye should go lower. And this eye. And the mouth should move. Like, it can't possibly be that high if the chin and the nose went lower. It's just impossible. Now take out the sketch. Now the face is going down. Okay. And she looks more cute. Actually, I'm not convinced about this mouth. There you go. I find it difficult to stay consistent with my drawings when I animate, but I'm also still learning, so it's something I know I need to work on. Yeah. We're all. We're all on it. Okay, now eyebrows. These eyebrows are tricky because we have to color them, but I'm not closing the gaps. So the colorists will hate me a bit. Okay, now red. We're having such nice conversations today. Mara, I must log off now. Thanks for the time and for sharing your art. Hope to catch you next time. Yeah, sure. Have a nice day. It was nice to have you around. Good luck with your works. Whew. We're all such a nice community. I keep thinking about sometimes making a community Discord for you that used to be around the chat, or people that maybe follow us more on Instagram and so on. Then I'm trying to simplify the things I'm working on. So I don't know. Maybe the streams are enough. Chan chan. Okay. It's going very tired. I think I'll have to stop the recording and start it again. 1 second. It shouldn't change for you. Okay, now it's recording again. You will notice a thing, it's just internal recording of the live stream, because you never know what YouTube and Twitch will do with it. Okay, everything's fine around here. Okay, so His eye is too low. What's wrong with me? That's better. Not doing him now. What should we do? It's exactly the time that I usually start the stream, so I guess let's take a short break. I notice myself I'm getting tired. I'll take, long break, I'll take 10 minutes and be back and do him, okay? Feel free to stay around or check anything else, stretch, drink water, do whatever you need. Again, you have resources and stuff in the studio website if you're interested. And I'll be back in that 10 minutes. See you soon. Hello, hello. Back there to my normal volume. How are you? I'm checking the screens. Okay. We just had a 10-minute break and we're ready to finish this guy from this animation. So we've been animating this today, part of the cut, and I want to finish this guy, like ink it. I don't know if we'll get here. Okay, next, basically today I need to finish, I'd like really much to finish this animation and have it as ready as possible to handle to our team of in-betweeners. I mean, our team has many people, and that also have in-betweeners and animators. Well, the in-betweeners are animators. We also have stuff more dedicated to CGI, stuff for backgrounds, so we're pretty complete. At least for this project, we're very well. Now, the stuff does not have enough cuts to work on, so that's what I'm doing. Lots of key animation, so they can do that. So let's get this guy. Oh, this break was so refreshing, but I'm gonna be honest, I should have eaten something because I'm quite hungry. We're getting too close to lunchtime and my body knows. I don't know what time is it there for you. It's just, I mean, it's 12 in noon, but the snack I have after breakfast was quite light. Anyway, I don't think we're many right now, so if you have questions, topics, bring it on. Otherwise, I'll be focused working or talking about whatever. As a reminder, next week most likely we will not have a stream, so I can do as much animation as I can, while also going to immigration to renew my visa. I'm living in Japan, so that's the stuff you must do when you live abroad. I hope this year they give me a 3 years visa. Last time they gave me a 1-year visa. I've had a 3 or 2 years before, so it should be fine. I don't know. You don't know immigration. I have my guess on why they give me 1 year. Some are more flattering than others. Some of my guesses could be because of, maybe the immigration just wants more money, and because you have to apply, like applying once a year, it's more money for them than once. Could also be because of salary and other amounts that I noted in my application. It could also be because it was my first time getting the spouse visa, and I don't know, maybe they don't have hope in my marriage, which is going very well. I know these guesses are not very optimistic. By the way, didn't he have a straight chin? Yeah, which he should. That's what I will do now. We started much earlier than usual today. Most of our regulars were already around, so I'm very lucky we've been already being able to talk, both on Twitch and on YouTube. But if you're joining now, it's okay. I was just on for 2 hours and a half. I've been on for 2 hours and a half. Usually I'm not here for that long, but there's a lot to do. It's all I can share, so there we go. Aw, he's cute. I like this character. By the way, we forgot his nostril. We can fix that. Hey Meows, hey Azuri, how is it going? Okay, so this doesn't look good, but it's in the right location. Like that. That's better. Go. Yes, it's been a long time by the way. Oh, and I saw you told me about Ranma being on, I think on Sundays? Sunday night? I caught a bit of it. It was just starting. It was so interesting. It was the first time I watched it on Japanese. I've always watched it in my... I always saw it in my original language, I believe. Or if I saw some version in Japanese, it's been a long time ago. Maybe I saw the movie with subtitles, I don't know. But it was so interesting. So thank you for letting me know. I'm not watching it every week, but it was cool to catch it. Like, oh wait, yeah. They told me about this. We usually not up that late, or at least not on From TV at that time. You're hungry. I'm hungry as well. I must admit, I don't think either we stop soon after finishing this, or I'll have to take another break to eat. I did have prepared my food, so it will be like finish the stream and eat directly, or hit the pause button and be right back thing and come in soon. So it's good. I hope you get some food. You could eat now if you want to, of course. I microwave and ate some food during the stream. That's also the way. In my case, I made myself beans. I don't know how to call those beans in English. And I mean, during my snack, I ate some salad with nice like sesame, like tahini thing, and now I would eat the beans, and I also have tofu and some, most likely I'll have some like fermented rice things. It's lots of carbs and beans and stuff. I just realized it's vegan, which is nice. It's not on purpose, but it's very welcome. We don't need that much meat, really. Protein, yes, they say so. But meat, not really. I'm not a full vegan though. Just concerned about the environment and trying to decrease my meat consumption. I can hear now. All I can hear now is the sound of the microwave. You're really hungry, although you said something. Yeah. You can also maybe hearing my computer. It's having a hard time. I'm looking so forward to have my new, like my upgrade. Hopefully it will help the computer process every little things. Ideally I wanted a new upgrade my video card, but that's not possible right now due to prices and demand and offer and my knowledge. So what I'm trying to do is to increase my RAM, like memory RAM, and double it. Most likely will not get to actually double the speed because, you know, it also depends on the motherboard and so on. Pure computer savvy, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it should make some difference, I hope. Wait, it's the elastics. Okay. You said something. Maybe it's that I was mentioning. I was thanking you for mentioning Ranma. I was watching Ranma the other day. thanks to you. You mentioned it was on, was it in, I don't know what the channel, but yeah, it was on the Japanese TV when we got it, and I watched some of it. It was a bit late for that day. Really love Ranma. It's one of my childhood happy animes. And mangas, I also read the full manga. Actually, I think I have many of the volumes in my house in Spain. I wish at some point to, like, when I settle, like, okay, I'll leave this country for the rest of, or like for 10 more years, I'd like to bring all my mangas and books together. That would be nice. Have a nice shelf with everything. That would be lovely. I don't have far as many books now in Japan than I do have in Spain, especially fiction. Okay, so these are the trousers. Mr. Robin. I've been asked before what are the names of the characters, and I said, he's Robin. Hi, nice to meet you. And she, the girl next to him, well, the woman next to him, is Athena. You may notice both are bird species. I'm simplifying the elastics, I know they have more parts and stuff. Now the hand. Okay. Oh, so we don't even see the hand? Oh, that's good news. Still, I think I'll draw it. Because, you know, the in-betweeners may need it later. But technically, her hand is on the top. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today. Ooh, nice. Oh, hey, Red Labs. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so in case new people joining, welcome in. My name is Mar. I do animation, animation originals or commissions. In this case, it's a commission for Oliver Unseth, a musician. You have more information in the. You'll find more information below, most likely, about all this. Basically, it's the 6th time we stream for this project in specific, but especially on YouTube also we have interviews and fuller animations, like finished animations or making ofs, vlogs, and all sort of things. Oh, yeah, the shiny part of the eyes, we forgot that. Well, let's see first, like, are the eyes fine? I think so, yeah. So let's see the full animation of what we have now. Da-da-da. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, yeah, it looks very nice. And I'm hungry, but I do think I have energy to continue animating this guy. At least to continue the sketches. So now we need to add the highlights. Again, if you want to know about these highlights, I have the explanation on how we do highlights on Patreon. I think it's for Witch Watchers only though, that post. So like we have like posts for just followers, then we have posts for patrons, like supporting people, like financially supporting people, maybe you, thank you, that are called Sleepy Guards, and then we have the Witch Watchers, higher level, that has more animation and comic tutorial like content, like character creation guide, things like that. But in general, if you have questions about animation, you can ask me on stream, most likely I'll reply very happily. Oof. Because if we're doing a long stream, I don't mind like checking my email or things like that. Like from time to time when I need to, like our team Discord, and just had a message from the embassy. New norms, like new Spanish norms for international mobility. Yay. International travel, I guess. I'm just translating out of my head. I must say, even if we've been streaming for almost 3 hours, I'm quite fresh. It was good that I took like the long rest. I must say, like when I take long rest, more people leave. But that's what it is. I never force anyone to stay, and many people stay for a long time anyway. Let me see, I need to see the okay, so here I can see how this got displaced. See? There you go. And not only that, but you should delete that. This line. Yeah. Okay. Now here. There you go. Yellow. So highlights, highlight, halo. And we need to do also the hair highlights that are also in red. Yeah, we don't have many shadows in this project. Oh, before I forget. It's important. They're fishing. Well, they're trying. We don't know if they fish or not, or do we? You'll have to see the final animation. Okay, spoiler, we don't know. Yeah. Now I can hear. Okay. And I hope you enjoy your meal. Okay. Important email, I'll check later. It's looking adorable. Thank you. Okay. Now him. Show me number 7. No, I see him here. Okay, no, 7. Okay, so now I can take out some of the sketches, I guess. I'll lower them down a lot. Okay. So this is how this is looking. Let's play the animation. You like it? Oh, no, it's a mix. Ah! Sorry. Okay, now. Okay, now. These are only keyframes, of course. We're on it. Okay. So, I need to draw this better, like I the hair or the clothes and ink this. And after that, ink in betweens here. Like, see, like there's no many, like this is the, from this drawing we go to here directly, and especially in him, he moves a lot. So we need to do in between. Also, she will start moving before him. And the arm will be complicated because it goes from the front to the back. We may need a couple frames here, at least 2 frames to do the in-betweens, like to do as keyframes and then leave it to the staff to do the rest. Like from here to here, I'll have to manage. Let's see, actually maybe I do at least one in the middle. Not sure about the timing either. The first part timing looks good, but about the approaching side, I'm not sure. Wow, there's still a lot to do here. I'm hungry, what do we do? We may leave it for today. As a stream, of course, I need to draw a lot yet. Maybe we'll stream again tomorrow, but what I want to say is that next week I may not stream. So let's go to announcements and important information. So we have a new project went out from our client. It's this one, and it's like a 3-hour lo-fi chill music where we animated the 2 characters chilling in there. Again, romantic. It's not the same characters that you're seeing here, they're completely different projects. So maybe you'll enjoy that. Then next week is likely I will not stream because I need to go to immigration and that takes a lot of time and energy, and I need to also do more hours, not more hours, but I do have to work on my other part-time job and do other things I cannot say no to. So like I already compromised on, I said I would do that. So I will take a break. However, it's likely that there's some possibility I'll stream tomorrow. So if you're not a follower, I suggest you do like follower on Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, Twitter. Usually Twitch and YouTube is the best to know when I will stream again. I also have information about streams on my website. Let me show you. There you go. So I will update very soon, like the next stream where we're going live. Like right now, the last one that it says is like what we're doing just today. But usually I'll update it, and I update for like the next like 2-3 streams when I will be live. What else do I need to say? A reminder that yeah, my computer is doing such a hard job right now. I hope I can get the new memory RAM soon, but most likely will take a month at least. Alright, and I guess that's it for today. So only to obviously thank you for being around. It's been my pleasure, really. I like working with you. It's like engage with others, and I say you, I say people who has been in the stream before, the people who's on stream now, and also maybe even the people that's watching the recording. It's much more fun to do this job together. Obviously, we also have our team, so shout out to them. They're doing a great job. Like this project will look very, very good. I'm pretty sure it will get to the level of Return the Favor, or like it's a different type of project. Return the Favor is very dynamic, but this one will also have a lot of backgrounds, a lot of settings, a lot of different designs. So they're complex in different ways, but this one I'm working on will be high. I'm just showing you like 5 cuts so far. There's much more coming. Have a good night, Mar. Thank you very much, and same to you, Doltory. Oh my god, you've been here from all the time. Whoa, amazing. Thank you. I hope you had a good time. And since for Two Frame Studios, I think you've been there for a long time too today. Thank you for everyone, really. Thank you for the likes. I see the likes on YouTube. They're helpful. Whew. I don't think I'm forgetting anything to say. Oh, more people are joining, but I think it was really great. I love watching. Yay! Yeah. Okay, so this is actually the time where we usually stream. It's just 12, like now 12:30. I know some people may be a bit disappointed today because they joined at the usual time and I'm not there anymore. But again, it's better that we stream for more than 3 hours. So we had the chance to talk with many people, many of our friends, regulars, and maybe some new. I mean, I'm not sure. I think I saw a couple of new names. But yeah, tomorrow I may stream again. We don't know. What's almost sure is that next week I will not stream. It'll be on next week. We have a lot to work on. I need to catch up in a lot of keyframes. It's not that, I mean, I think we're on schedule, but I really want to start the loop of animators also working while I'm working soon, so we don't have to like last minute rush and everything. I like sleeping at night and having a healthy lifestyle, and then allowing myself to be creative and deliver many great things. I could have talked while showing you the animation, but sometimes it just stops, so let me put it on now. Yeah, this is what we worked on, and next week most likely I'll be able to show you this like ready for in between. So we will have 1, 2, maybe 3, or even maybe 2, 3, 4 more frames and be more smooth and looking cute. See, now Clip Studio is starting to like odd stuff and mixing things. Like, see, it just gets crazy. Anyway, good night, good day, everyone. Have a very nice one, and see you in the next stream. Thank you again. Ciao.